In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for 100,000 MT in NBA 2K23 Myteam. This is going to be a super elite cheap squad in the game that you guys can take into unlimited and honestly have a pretty decent success with, and just going to be an amazing budget team right now in the game. So at the starting point guard position is easily going to be our most expensive card, and he's gone up a little bit in price. I think he's around 25,000 MT, and that's going to be the Galaxy KPJ. He's a shooting guard point guard, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, and I think KPJ is still one of the better offensive cards in the game. If we're talking about budget point guards, he's got such a good jump shot with the KPJ base and the KPJ upper on very quick timing. We all know the KPJ base is probably the best base in the game, and then he does have the Fox escape or the Fox size up. He's got the Curry escape, the Trey behind the back. He's got the Pro 2 leaner, which is all very solid. Just offensively, you're going to get a lot of production from Galaxy KPJ, and I do think he's easily going to be the best budget point guard right now in my team. At the starting shooting guard position, if we're going for a little bit more offense, I do think Michael Redd and KPJ in the backcourt is going to be super elite. I mean, having these two cards, next to each other, it's going to be hard to stop them. I'm not going to lie. It is going to be really hard to guard KPJ and Michael Redd, both 6'6" with 6'9" wingspans. You take a look at this card's all-around stats, super complete, 99 3 ball, 98 mid-range, almost every single Hall of Fame shooting badge in the game. He's got great defensive stats for a Michael Redd card. Maybe you could want, some more defensive badges. That's definitely an upgrade that you could give to Michael Redd, but I just think his jump shot is so money with the Derek Fisher base and the Trey Young upper on very quick timing. I feel like it's easy to green and also a quick jump shot. He's got the Trey fade, he's got the Garland size up, he's got the Steph Curry escape, MJ dribble style, Dame behind the back. I mean, he's got some of the best sigs in the game, and then he also does have the quick drops off one. He's got the front clutches, tendencies, solid on defense with an 74 on ball steal, 74 contest shot. So I mean, for about 8 to 10,000 MT, going to be extremely good value with the Galaxy Michael Redd card, and that's going to be very similar with Shane Battier, who's going to be our starting small forward, around 8-10,000, maybe 12,000 MT at the most. And for that price, I mean, this card is going to be extremely good, at that small forward position. Being 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan, he's going to be the perfect 3D small forward in my team. Elite defensive stats, 90 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 97 perimeter, 94 interior defense. He's got tons of good Hall of Fame defensive badges, and then offensively, a quick jump shot that I feel like is easy to green in the catch and shoot. He's got the Garland size up, he's got the Steph Curry escape, which means he can move at a very high level, and then he's also got amazing, pretty much perfect defensive tendencies with a 97 on ball steal, 97 contest shot, 97 block shot. I mean, just Shane Battier all around, budget beast at the small forward position. For our starting power forward, I think there's really only one man we can go with. I mean, there could be a couple options, but I think you got to go with Thurl Bailey because there's really not too many great budget power forwards in the game. I know Thurl Bailey is probably a lot better at small forward, but I think for this type of team, you got to run him at power forward. He's still 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan, and I think he has the size, and the defensive stats and badges, and his animations he gets in game. I think he can play power forward. Yes, he's going to get matched by those taller power forwards in the game like Taco Fall, Kristaps. If you do match him a new bull, those cards will definitely be able to take advantage of Thurl Bailey, but I think the card still can hold his own on the defensive end. He's great at going to the basket and actually has an extremely fast jump shot. For a card that you expect just to be a good defender, super athletic, good at running to the rim, he's actually got an amazing jump shot with the Tobias Harris base, Sadie Osman upper on very quick timing. He's also got the D Mitch leaner. He's got the Steph Curry size up, John Wall escape. Defensive tendencies are solid as well. I mean, just Thurl Bailey, an absolute beast at the power forward and small forward position. And then to round off the starting lineup for the best 100,000 MT squad builder, I do think you got to go with Tyson Chandler. He's one of my favorite budget cards to use in the game right now. He just provides so much value at the center position for about 8 to 10,000 MT, being a 7'1" center, 7'3" wingspan. He's got an amazing good player model in game. It's a super wide player build, and he also does look a little bit taller than 7'1". His defense is going to be elite with a 98 interior defense, 98 block, 94 steal, 93 perimeter. He's actually super quick in game and got really good athleticism stats, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 98 vertical, 97 strength. The only thing with Tyson Chandler that I could say is a flaw is his jump shot, but that really just comes down to the user. Like, if you guys can green consistently with Tyson Chandler, I think he's easily one of the best budget centers in the game. Now, if you can't really green with him consistently, if you struggle with his jump shot, in the catch and shoot, if you just can't get it down, then he might not be the best card for you, but for me personally, I think I can green very consistently with this card, and all around I think he's the best budget center currently in my team. Now for the backup point guard position, there's a couple different guys you can go with. I think Isaac Bonga for me personally is going to be the backup point guard choice for about 5 to 10,000 MT, somewhere in that price range. There is also cards like Joe Ingles. Ousmane Dieng might be a little bit too expensive, so Elgin Baylor, he's another really solid option. The reason why I'm going Isaac Bonga, because he's 6'8" like Joe Ingles, but I think he's got a way better jump shot, and then compared to Elgin Baylor, he's just going to have a little bit more size, at the point guard position, being 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. He's a great defender. He can drive to the basket. He can handle the ball. I mean, he doesn't really do anything too crazy except for having a very quick jump shot with the Isaac Bonga base and the Isaac Bonga upper. And then the deep book size up John Wall scape is, solid movement for the card who is 6'8", and he does feel pretty quick in game. So Isaac Bonga going to be our backup point guard. For the backup 2 and 3, I want to go for some offensive cards, and I do think Mike Miller and Kyle Kuzma are really going to bring the offense off the bench. Now, the reason why I didn't start Kyle Kuzma over Shane Battier, even though I think he's a better card at the small forward position, is because, if we have these 3 guys in our 1, 2, and 3, they're not bad defenders, but we don't have that lockdown card, and that's why I feel like it's a little bit smarter to balance, out the lineup, have Shane Battier at the 3, who could be a great defender on the starting lineup next to Thurl Bailey, and then off the bench, we can get a little bit more offense, and probably our main ball handler, or one of our main scorers in Kyle Kuzma, who's going to play our backup 3 for about, I think, 10 to 15k. Maybe he's a little bit more expensive, but yeah, Mike Miller, another just really good 6'8" shooting guard, 6'11" wingspan, great offensive card, 98 3 ball, 97 mid range, has Hall of Fame Agent 3, amped, blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, limitless range. He's actually got really good playmaking hops as well, with Hall of Fame ankle breaker, clamp breaker, handles for days, hyperdrive, killer combos, quick first step, and I do like his jump shot with the Kyle Lowry base and the Trae Young upper on very quick timing. And then he's got the Trae escape, he's got the Trae escape, he's got the Trae fade, he's got the D Mitch size up. So all around amazing animations for Mike Miller. And then Kuzma, you guys probably know by now, but just has an extremely good jump shot for a 6'9" small forward. The Kuzma base, Kuzma upper on very quick timing is one of my favorite jump shots in the game. And then he also does have the Kyle Lowry size up and the Trae Young escape as well. So Kuzma easily going to be our backup 3. I think he'll fit really nicely next to Bonga and Mike Miller. Now for the backup power forward position, I think we got to go for the budget legend, and that's going to be the pink diamond Dino Raja. There's really, like I said, for the power forward position, not too many, great options there. So I think Dino, we got to go with him. He's still 6'11" at power forward with a 7'11" wingspan. So even though his stats might be a little bit, not outdated, but a little bit lower than most of the top, budget cards in the game, or just top cards, maybe not having the craziest stats or badges, but the card still gets the job done. Almost an 8-foot wingspan, has pretty solid dribble sigs, a capable jump shot. He's just a solid card for about 7 to 10,000 MT. And then to round off the best 100,000 MT squad builder, to round off the team at the backup center position, I think you got to go for Mo Bamba. Whether you want to start Bamba over Tyson Chandler, or you want to start Tyson Chandler, I think it's, basically the same card. Both going to be great defenders, can knock down a 3. Both don't have the greatest jump shots, but I think if you can green both these cards consistently, you'll have a lot of success with them on the offensive end, but are just mainly going to be here for their size, athleticism, and defense as well. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my best 100,000 MT team? And yeah, and let me know maybe some other suggestions and upgrades you guys can make. But I do think if you have around 100,000 MT, this is going to be the squad to this is going to be the squad to build. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.